Yo, what it do? This is Bridging the Rap Podcast, man. This is that rap and hip hop podcast, man. What it do, man? I am King Cut. I'm in this bitch with the original D.
What's popping?
Hey, Pooh Shiesty say you got to pay for that, bro.
Hey, I've been listening to him too much. I already done paid with all the streams I gave the nigga. That's why I'm running around hollering out.
We got Cersei behind the camera. Cersei, holla at the people, man.
Yes, sir. Cersei in the cut, man. You already know what
Talk
time
your
it
shit,
is.
man.
Bridging the Rap Podcast,
Talk your shit, man.
Hottest podcast in Tampa, Florida, nigga. The whole state. Fuck Tampa. We the hottest in the whole state.
You said fuck Tampa?
Nah, like I'm saying like... Hold on, let me clear.
Clean that shit up, nigga.
Let me clean it up. We the hottest podcast in the world, bro. The whole world.
Based off what D said last week, we can't say we better than certain people because
what
you said Webby and
Oh no. See, if we were in the game, we ain't in the game yet.
So we can talk our shit.
Yeah, we can talk our shit. We got 55 views yesterday.
We can talk our shit, nigga.
You know?
Yes, sir. This is Bridging the Rap Podcast, man. Hey, you can hit us up on Instagram at Bridging the Rap _IG. We got a lot of nice content over there for y'all. Y'all can see all our videos that's coming out. We got a lot of artists we putting y'all on to. And yeah, cool shit like that. We got Twitter. Twitter is the same thing as Bridging the Rap on Twitter. No, it's called Bridge the Rap on Twitter. And then on YouTube, all the videos, Bridging the Rap Podcast. Yes, sir. We finna start this bitch off right. All right, so let me holler at the fellas first, man. D, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. You know, just vibing, sliding, you know. Good Saturday, you know what I'm saying?
Good Saturday, yes, sir, man. Sir, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. It's Saturday. I ain't got to work today, you know what I'm saying? So we here working.
Yes, sir. Let's get this work done then, man. Where we gonna start at? We're gonna start out. We got Tory we're gonna talk about. We got a couple project reviews we're gonna break down and go over real quick. And then we got we're gonna talk about Baby Blue and his scheming ways. We got a couple things we're gonna talk about, man. I'm gonna let y'all boys choose what y'all want to pop off first.
Go ahead, D.
Shoot, you know me, I don't do no attempts.
Let's get it. Glock 9, let's get it.
All right. You know I was going there, bro. Them boys had an attempt and went to jail for the attempt. They might as well have killed a nigga and took on by their business, dog.
Right.
I don't know the whole story, you know what I'm saying? So let me stop acting like I would have jumped out like John Wayne. I wouldn't have did none of that shit. But Glock 9 is back in jail. This nigga really is Kodak Jr., you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Nigga back in jail. It was a shooting at Millennia Mall yesterday. I believe it was, what they call it, the mall at Millennia. The only mall that people in Tampa go to when they go to Orlando. That mall. It was a shooting in the parking lot. And they arrested 4 people. I think they confirmed that Glock 9 is not the shooter. But he was with the shooters and he got a gun charge. So either he had a gun or it was enough guns in the car to spread around the gun charges.
Mm-hmm. And somebody actually got shot too, right?
I don't know about that.
It said attempted murder.
You can still get attempted murder without hitting the
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't really know if nobody got hit, but I don't know though. See, Glock 9 just dark skin. You know, he not Haitian, like Kodak Haitian. So somebody probably was in the house doing some voodoo for Kodak. I don't know if Glock 9 got them strings to pull. That nigga might be going to prison, dog.
Yeah, Glock 9, man, like, at what point do these rappers, like, understand that they have a career, man? You know what I mean? It's kind of hard, dog. Like, it's kind of hard. Like, it's kind of hard to see these guys create a career and then just keep
hard work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and I really like Glock 9 too. You know what I mean? I fuck with Glock 9.
Especially since their situation kind of sold up. Like, it's different when you're moving around and people don't know what's going on. They done had the whole thing on the news. You know, put up the gang leaders and everything else. Like, they understand what's going on between AFNF and 438 or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, what you gonna do? How you gonna win? Like, especially because Orlando ain't big to begin with. And then on top of that, all the hoods in Orlando on like one side. So it's like everything is, you know, like what are you gonna get away with at this point? When they literally on the news saying you having a feud with this other gang and y'all all right there in West Orlando.
Exactly. And my thing as well is like, you know, he's this big celebrity and everything. Like, why you around illegal straps and everything, and why not have like either security or like somebody who got that bit registered so that you won't have this situation happen?
Well, we know Glock 9 is like different. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but that bringing back the whole security situation. Like, is that make you soft or is it smart?
security ain't cheap either.
Yeah, hey, you talking
Nah,
about
he got it.
you
he
talking
got
Glock
about
9
going to
got it.
jail, facing what 30 years probably, and then your career over with?
I'm thinking
I'm
about
paying
this.
that security.
This how
bro.
I'm saying this
I'm
shit,
paying
bro.
security.
This how I'm saying it. Glock 9 has been going through it with somebody every month. Seems like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. This is something that happened in Orlando. He's been going through it with somebody every month in Orlando. Like, it may be time for you to get from out of Orlando.
yeah,
You know what
that
I mean?
is true too.
I feel like that's a simple solution for Glock 9.
Yeah, but he the man. Dog. Imagine becoming the man in your city at 20. Somebody saying, just leave. Go to LA and be a nobody. Hide out amongst a bunch of millionaires.
That's what
not
I'm
getting
That's
saying,
what
any-
we
bro. Just
talking
have
about.
some.
That's
not
what we
getting
talking
any-
about. Like,
No, he needs to be in West Orlando riding down the strip.
But that's what I'm saying.
With
If you
no
gonna
tents,
stay in the
laid
city,
back in the Maybach, letting the motherfucker know it's me.
that's what I'm saying. If you gonna stay in the city, have security or have somebody who
yeah, you got to
got
do
that
that.
bit
then.
registered so that
I mean,
if
security
something
is
happen,
smart on a lot of levels too, dog. Because like, if you love these niggas with you, which you should. If you got 20 niggas with you,
you're
you
not
should
gonna
love
send them up the road.
Exactly. They don't have to worry about that. You got somebody who can legally pull their strap out and defend all y'all, and you and your dogs go back to the hotel room and smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Why this nigga gotta go to prison for 20 years for shooting up at a motherfucking mall? Because they gonna make an example out of it. They might want to make an example out of Glock 9. You know what I'm saying? Because Orlando on the news all over the country for a shooting at a mall with a nigga with dreads in his head looking like Crash Bandicoot. Ain't a good look. Disney want Mickey Mouse, Smiley, Happy. They're gonna have to make an example of him. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make Glock 9 look like, oh, he was just a bad kid doing some bad things. We don't have a
Yeah.
gang problem. No,
Yeah,
Orlando,
yeah.
yes the fuck you do. I don't know if y'all know that.
Will rappers like Glock 9 ever like get it? Do you ever see it like to?
Yeah, because I seen rappers get it before. I think
But, like,
Boosie was
later.
more official than all them boys in the
Later,
streets.
but Gucci, like, I mean, Boosie was like
He had to go
30
to prison
something.
to get it.
You know what I mean? He got to go to prison. So I don't call that getting it. I'm talking about getting it to the point where I ain't even been to prison. We ain't doing that. We over here. We focus on the career. I'm saying like with rappers like that age who come from that type of background, will they ever understand like,
See, but I think that's hard because you gotta sell that street image as well too. So like if a nigga step to you, especially in a mall, public place, you gonna be like, nah, nigga, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't think so, bro. I think he's still. I think it's hard because it's like if you a street nigga, you supposed to handle anything that
rappers-
come to you.
Bro,
I think-
rappers got it hard, bro.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
hard.
21 Savage
It's
just,
a lose-lose
spoke
situation.
Yeah,
on
he did.
on selling, on the fact that he a rapper now. He's like, you gonna hold Denzel to his role in Training Day? I'm a rapper now. You know, I'm a full-time rapper. That's what I
Right,
do.
right.
That's how I make my money. You know what I'm saying? And
I like when he said that because I've been thinking that for a long time. Like I agree with him wholeheartedly on that. But dog, rappers have it hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like rappers
Somebody
have it
said
hard
it
in
was
so
the
many different
hardest.
ways.
Yeah, somebody
You gotta
said
be
it
a
was the
street
hardest.
nigga. You gotta have money. You gotta have like you gotta have what? What?
Yeah,
rappers got it hard.
Yeah.
Them niggas don't know hard things work in their life, bro. The rappers got it hard. Them niggas go to the studio and get high. And nowadays, they don't even have to force themselves to come up with nothing. They don't sit down and get writer's block and stress. Them motherfuckers get high, go in the booth and cut the beat on.
Outside of that, they have it hard. That's the easy part of their job.
Yeah, you're right. I guess performing on stage for 30 minutes for 50,000 is backbreaking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Look, but
leaving the stage, man.
No, I'm
You
saying
get robbed.
versus when you this type of rapper versus like you gotta live up that life you talking about. You know what I mean? When really I'm just making entertainment. Like imagine if Denzel really had to live up to being goddamn the guy in Training Day. That'd be hard. It won't be worth it. It won't be worth the money he made for that. You know what I mean? When he really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Well, you
A rapper can't even
step, man.
A rapper can't even go to the strip club and just be like, I'm chilling today.
Yeah, you gotta
No,
throw money.
nigga. No.
Whatever.
Oh,
I'm
you
saying,
ugly.
you
I
gotta at
ain't
least
finna
throw a
throw
10.
no
Man, that
ones.
nigga only threw 10,000.
That's
What?
it. That nigga broke.
What?
That nigga broke, man. He
I
only threw
only
5
threw
bands.
10,000.
10 bands. That ain't enough.
Man, we gotta say, I don't know, fuck that. I also say we gotta say the rappers, but
Shout out to the rappers, man. But you know, y'all niggas got to make your own decision.
but
make
like
your
that's
own
what I'm saying.
choices,
So
man.
the question I posed to you though, like, do we ever feel like rappers will get to that point where they understand this and like understand what they have to lose and what's worth a risk and trying to avoid like these easy traps and shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, will you ever see
Because
that
it's no
happening?
different than an easy trap a nigga that's not a rapper go through as a young man.
What you mean? Break it down a little bit better.
Like niggas go to jail and get shot and over the same shit rappers get shot over. They just not rappers. They just young niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like this shit that
But that's
that
what I'm
Glock
saying.
9
That's the
got
difference,
going
though.
on,
You have a
kinda in the
career
hood.
now. That's what I'm saying. Now you have a career. Like, are you gonna appreciate that you have a career, or it's just like,
I'm gonna tell you something that a wise man once told me. Money doesn't change you. It only highlights who you are.
Yeah, that's facts.
So if you a street ass, wild ass, young ass jit, and somebody give you $1 million, you now a boss of a bunch of street ass, wild ass, young ass jits. While you still that street ass, wild ass, young ass jit, just calling the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Glock 9 probably said, "Shoot that nigga, shoot that nigga. I'm a bun yacht." You know what I'm saying?
that's not cool though.
It ain't cool, but I think it is the reality of the situation.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Like I see that. Like I feel like yes and no to will they get it because it's just like, you know, niggas get shot every day, niggas
every
go to
day,
jail
B.
every day, new rappers every day. I feel like yes and no because yes, as in like if they actually see potential, like Lil Baby, he done street shit and shit and he a crip and everything, but he sees the opportunity and he ain't fucking off. He like nigga, like I think he said that he was trying to give his homeboy like 100,000
To lead the block.
Yeah,
I remember that video.
Yeah, exactly. Like so, yes and no.
Yeah, we really got some work to do then, bro.
Yeah.
I want to shut the hoods down, bro. I want to get rid of all the hoods around the world, bro.
That's impossible.
I know it is, but I can dream, bro.
Everybody can't be at the top. What you need is a master plan to get the black and brown people off the bottom of society around the world. You need to shake the world up. What you need.
Bridging the Rap podcast,
Yes,
man.
sir.
What the BTR at? You ain't even dropped the BTR?
BTR.
Hey, Bridging the Rap podcast, man. Yes, sir. What's next? What we got next? We got, y'all want to get into Baby Blue or y'all want to go to Tory?
It don't matter.
I mean, we already speak about niggas getting
Both.
shot. So we might as well speak about
Both very short men facing a long time in prison. So
Yes, sir.
Baby Blue like 4 feet tall as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is
So
short.
Baby Blue, from Puerto Rico, he just got locked up for was it fraud? It's fraud. That'd be fraud.
Yeah.
COVID relief
scamming.
fraud.
Yeah, COVID release fraud. Well, him and another guy, they ran up $24 million in fraud money, funneling it through certain businesses and shit like that. They
Yeah,
had
I think it was a whole group of people actually.
a whole group. Okay,
Yeah, I think it was a whole group. How much they attributed to him? 7 plus 7, that's 1.4 plus another 4.
He
They
probably
attributed
had
about
more.
almost $2 million directly to his businesses. Throwbackjersey.com.
Throwbackjersey.com. No,
Hey,
that
listen,
nigga just threw a website up.
Okay, listen, you know why that's funny? Because there's people who watch us that just threw a website up and got the SBA loan.
Yeah.
We ain't laughing at you, bro. We just saying throwbackjersey.com.
Throwbackjersey.com. That bitch just threw that bitch up.
Yeah, put some shit on there.
And you go and check the lifetime of throwbackjersey.com, that bitch might say 5 hours.
For real, that shit didn't even pop up no more.
But yeah, so him and the guy was you said a bunch of people though.
Yeah, they got it like they said they took down a group. That's just what they left it at. They left it at that.
Because I was thinking the 24 million split up in two, them boys was running it.
Nah, they directly attributed $2 million to his Tula businesses. But within that, they probably could have just did some shit. If you did something in your name, you probably got somebody else's information and did it in their name too.
Yeah.
So they directly the price they put on him that nearly $2 million, they directly talking about his two little businesses, throwbackjersey.com and Blue Star Entertainment or whatever, which I know his daddy owned that. That's why I say his daddy probably involved in it too. Because they daddy pretty much, he they daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I heard that he was facing a lot of time.
He said he facing life, but he
Life?
innocent.
Life?
For that?
That's what Baby Blue said. He said, I'm facing life, but I'm innocent.
Then the other dude.
Is he being dramatic though?
He might not be.
He might not be facing life.
He might not be being dramatic. Like the feds probably gave him, like when you initially get charged, probably like a lot of the charges end up going away over time. So the first number you hear is always going to be like the worst number.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fast. Damn.
Then the other dude who did the fraud and stuff who got found on Instagram,
Hush Puppy?
yeah, Hush Puppy, he was facing like 10 or 15 or
That
something
shit
like that.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like he wasn't facing that much.
Y'all
I
see,
don't
I
think
know
it was
y'all
10
done
to 15.
seen.
I know it was a lot though. It was a lot more than 10 to 15.
Yeah, but not
I think it
life
might have
though.
What, life?
It might have been. It might have been. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think he's like, oh, thanks.
Nah, because
Yeah,
I
Pull it up.
remember.
I think so. Nigga, you got a phone. Pull it up.
But-
you ain't no
but
camera. You ain't gonna look crazy like me.
Yeah. With the other shit, man, you see a whole bunch of stories of people like, over a 4-year period, the guy ran up 15 million and he's now looking at 3 years in prison. Like, how the fuck they get from that to life?
It's usually depending on where you are,
Yeah, where you are, it is
the
depends
color
on.
of your skin, and how much money you took.
Mm.
That's just a fact. You know.
Those are 3 factors you gotta what are you looking at, Cersei?
He looking at 20 years.
20 for
Yeah.
running up all that?
For 124.
He ran up 124 million? I thought he ran up way more than that.
That's just from
His COVID relief scheme was.
Who this is you talking about?
Hush
Hush
Puppy.
Puppy. His COVID relief scheme was like 125 million.
Yeah,
but I think
he
before
did.
COVID relief came, the feds had already started putting a case together on him. And they saying over the years he stole that much internationally. But what happened when COVID came, he was able to get too much too fast, so they had to get on his ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Them PPP loans, that's what they get, dog. If y'all don't
Yeah.
understand what PPP loans is, anybody that's a millionaire with a business went and got millions from the government during COVID. That's all the PPP. For example, Kanye West and Yeezy's got a $5 million check from the government for a PPP loan, which basically means you're supposed to use it to keep your business running, to pay your employees or whatever. But Kanye's a fucking billionaire. He didn't need a $5 million check to pay his employees. So I'm all for everybody scheming and everybody that get away. I hope you get. I'm happy for you. Hope a lot of y'all get away because this shit is just ass backwards. That millionaires and billionaires are getting 7-figure checks while we got a $1,200 check. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Just don't make much sense. But whatever. You know what I'm saying, free Baby Blue.
Do y'all boys feel like y'all wish y'all would have got in on that shit?
No comment. Cause I ain't saying I didn't. Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird, dog. I think it's Bandman Kevo was saying he think it's a setup. Like Bandman Kevo he basically a fraud god. There's a nigga who went to prison for fraud from he from Chicago. He was a rapper. Got a couple years of fraud and he came home even richer than when he left. So he's a fraud god. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he made it work. I thought when you went to prison they take everything from you, even your drawers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you brought them drawers with that money. Hell yeah, boy. You weren't wearing no Versace drawers. Give me here. But somehow he came home to properties and shit like that. So he good. And they asked him about it, and he was like, I just didn't really mess with it because it didn't make sense to me. The SBA loan's been around since 1997, he said. And he's known about it since 2010. Now, he just said it was something funny about it. He think the Fed's trying to put everybody in jail, so he ain't mess with it. But he rich. You know, for some people, I can understand why it might be worth the risk to him.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people probably changed their lives.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Yeah, I know too, man.
You sent me some shit the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Hey, people real rich, you know what I'm saying?
People out this bitch real rich.
Really rich. Like, I don't even know what kind of box that was.
I don't even know what kind of box that
The
was.
box was so big, the person had all the money in.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know where they got the box from. Did
All
you
I
get
saw
so
in that
rich?
bitch.
Did you tell them to make new boxes for you to store your money? It was like a lot of space in the box, dog, and it
a lot
was
of
filled
space.
with money.
And then when the camera panned up, she had that shit like this. The box was full, then she had it like this. Hey, Original Rap Podcast. So, the great one, Daystar.
Your boy, who you've been defending staunchly from the beginning. I want to throw that out there.
I was never defending him, was I?
Sir,
Did I defend him?
Sir, say, are you going to
Yeah.
play the mediator here?
All right.
I defended him. How I defended him?
You was, but you was also trying to stay like neutral, but you were more on the side of Tory Lanez.
I'm going to tell you what he was doing. He wasn't trying to stay neutral. He just didn't have the balls to say that bitch is lying. I'm going with Tory.
Yeah.
He didn't want the backlash from the black women
You was.
and the activists.
I don't feel like that though.
That what?
I never felt like Megan was lying.
Yeah, you said she was a liar.
I said that.
Yeah.
I did not say that.
Roll the clip.
We gotta roll
Roll
the clip
the
if I said
clip.
that. Yeah, we gotta roll the clip if I said that. I said we don't know. I always said
You
we
said
don't know
she
what happened.
viciously attacked Tory.
I said she could have.
Yeah, you said she's probably jealous because Tory was having sex with her best friend. You said a lot of stuff to make Megan look bad, but I don't ever recall you laying out a scenario where Tory was at fault. So
Yeah, because I can't
that's
see.
the best way to put it.
Dog, I can't see a nigga shooting a bitch. That's so crazy to me, dog.
And I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people just can't wrap their minds around the fact that
Yeah.
a nigga shot a woman for no good reason. Like, there has to be more to the story. What? Did you spit in his face, Megan? Did you call him short? Did you say he was too little to be a man? What did you do? You had to do something.
You had to
Right.
threaten him with something.
And I think, and I've been of the opinion that he just shot her for no good reason. So I didn't really need more. Everybody like, well, Meg didn't say what happened. Yes, she did. You just looking for more.
Yeah,
because it
that's what
don't
I'm
make
saying.
sense to you
But
that
Tory-
he shot her.
because
But
you want
Tory,
the whole
look,
story.
But look, though, but Tory's saying something different. So if you taking her word just off face value, why you can't take his word off face value?
Well, what is he saying?
He said he ain't shoot her. Meg said he did.
Did he say he didn't shoot her?
Yeah.
He said that, Cersei?
He basically said that.
I've never heard him say that yet. Which is an indictment in
Not
itself.
word for word.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not word for word.
That's not an indictment in itself. The niggas, it's been 3 months she been accusing him of shooting her. The whole world been debating it. And he hasn't said one time, I did not shoot this woman.
Yeah.
I don't care how smooth and fly he floated on the track and how he made words rhyme. He didn't say, I did not
If
shoot
he
this
said
woman.
that, what you would have said? Man, get your lying ass out of here.
I would say we got to see how it plays
No,
out.
fuck you. Oh, my God, D.
I would have said we
Stop,
got to
D.
see how it plays out. If he would have said that from day one, we got to see how it play out. Yeah, from day one.
Say, you believe that?
Nah, I don't believe
If he would have said it from day one, I didn't shoot
Okay,
her.
from day one, but
Yes.
yeah.
Now,
Okay,
if somebody
okay,
been
okay,
saying
okay.
it for
From day
months,
one, yeah.
and then you just come out 3 months later like, well, you know, I didn't shoot her. Oh yeah, what else? And he has nothing else to say besides, which he
Yeah.
really didn't have nothing else to say besides insinuating he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He didn't explain the story that y'all didn't get from Meg. Y'all wanted more of a story from Meg.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody asked for more of a story for him.
Yeah.
All he really did was confirm what, because people were saying Meg wasn't shot. People were saying that maybe it was a fight. All this other stuff. All he did was confirm that she was shot outside of the car and that he was in the car when she got shot, or somewhere behind her at least, because he said your
Yeah.
back was turned. You couldn't see who shot you. That
But this is what
means
I'm saying, though.
he was looking.
But look, what if Tory do know who shot her, right?
He probably do.
Now look, where if he know who did shot her? Like say me and you get, they looking at us as suspects, right? You know what I mean? You did the shit, right? I didn't do it, but they asking me like, they saying that I did it. If I come out there and be like, it wasn't me, dog. I mean, it was you. So Tory probably just saying like, I ain't gonna say, I'm not trying to say nothing because
Yeah,
I'm
like
just like,
snitching the.
I'm not, yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? What if that's the case? Is that good enough for you?
You using me and you. You don't have to use me and you. Say her friend shot her and see how ridiculous. Say her friend shot her with Tory Lanez's gun and see how ridiculous it sounds. That's the only other
How that
option.
sound ridiculous?
That's the only other option. Tory Lanez is in the backseat with a pistol he owns. Her friend is in the backseat as well. If you want to make the case that the friend shot her, make it. But make it. I'm not saying it's not possible. But I'm
Hey,
just
if
saying
it's
that's the only other option.
But look-
And I'm believing it was Tory Lanez.
It's Megan's fault that we can just come up with all kind of scenarios when she the one that got shot. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
I believe she had a duty to either tell the police or tell nobody. You don't not cooperate with the police and then get on the internet and tell what happened. You can't do that.
Right.
So I believe she's at fault because of a lot of the speculation. But at the same time, I also believe anybody who wants to look at it objectively, and by objectively, I mean stop saying she didn't get shot.
Yeah.
Stop saying she was attacking Tory
Real quick,
Lanez.
and I don't get that part either. Like all these people on DJ Academic's page, they be going in talking about something she never got shot and shit like that. She obviously got shot. She showed the wounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I done went back and forth with somebody who said, why did she get back in the truck? She said it was only a 5-minute walk home. Why did she get back in the truck? I wouldn't have got back in the truck. And then they also came back, the same conversation, and said, yeah, but if she really got shot, how was she out twerking 3-4 days later? You literally just asked for her to walk home after getting shot.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and say, well, how was she up on her feet? How was she up on her feet dancing a couple days later?
No, that's not what they're saying.
No, I'm talking about in this conversation. They literally said, she said, they don't believe she got shot by Tory because she got back in the truck. They were saying, if I got shot, I would have turned and walked home.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. How in the same breath you saying she should have turned and walked home, but then you're saying a week later she shouldn't have the strength to stand up and dance in the club?
No. What they're saying is those people who saying that, they don't believe she got shot. And that's what I'm saying. And we believe she got shot. She showed us the wounds. But those people who are saying that, they don't believe she got shot.
True.
And what they're saying is, if she got shot, why would you get back in the car with somebody? They're not saying walk home shot.
But isn't
they don't
that
believe she got
too?
shot.
But isn't that obvious too?
What?
Now we're gonna use me and you. If we in the truck, we get an argument, and you get out of the truck, and I lean out the truck and I shoot you in both your feet, and I say, get your ass back in the truck. You cannot run. I've just shot you in your feet, and I've proven to you that I will shoot you. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. You added something though, because if that happened, she would have said that.
She
would have said, he told me to get back in the car.
Okay, say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
But you see what I'm saying? We're discussing if he shot her or not. Why is it out of the realm of possibility that he said, get back in the car? He shot her.
Yeah.
So
we can
now
only
he's
go
saying,
on
wait a
what
minute.
she said.
But listen, we're saying he probably shot her, but he wouldn't tell her to get back in the car. Come on, man. Is he crazy? Yes, he's crazy. He just shot the bitch.
How you don't know? Well, how you don't know how you don't know that it was an accident and he called the ambulance for her? How we don't know that? We can say anything.
He didn't call the ambulance. That's a fact.
No, I'm saying, but we can say anything.
That's a fact, though.
What you mean?
He didn't call the ambulance, so I wouldn't say that. That's a fact.
We can say he wrapped the foot up for her or something like that. We don't know what happened.
Her foot wasn't wrapped. I saw the video.
Man, you get what I'm saying?
I saw the video.
But look,
she was still bleeding. I saw the video.
Okay, well, look. Okay, so let's get We ain't gonna never really figure out what happens with that until Tory or Megan or her friend or the bodyguard tell us what happened.
I get what you're saying. Let's say he never said that. My only point in that whole scenario is she's not in control. Who is she to make a decision and somebody just shot her and that person is still right there with that gun? He don't have to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So for people to think she willingly, that's an assumption in itself. I'm assuming that he said, get your ass back in the truck, but everybody else is assuming she willingly hopped back in the truck. And that's a weird assumption because assuming she just got shot. Why would you assume she willingly got back in the truck with her? This nigga just shot her. He hasn't left the scene. He still got the gun. Why are you assuming that she can make that decision on her own, bro?
That's true though. But the reason why is because if you don't think that would be like a real key point to mention if that happened, if somebody shot you and told you, basically held you hostage, you think I'm gonna leave that out?
Oh, well, according to the internet, Meg didn't tell the whole story yet. So it's possible that happened.
You think she gonna leave that part out?
But y'all saying she didn't tell the story. All she said was, I got shot. You just literally condemned her saying she's the reason we having this conversation. So if she's the reason we having this conversation, that means she didn't tell the story.
Yeah.
So it's possible that happened.
Now, what I'm saying is we can't do that. We can't put that on Tory when she didn't say it. That's what I'm saying.
But we're putting a bullet wound on him. That's what I'm saying. We're going to put a bullet wound on him, but now we're going to draw the line and say,
I don't want that told you the whole time. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I'm the one that said we don't know what happened.
So Tory is innocent.
I don't know what happened.
Megan was shot by somebody in that truck. That's what happened.
All right, so look, this is what I'm saying. So I don't know if people know this though, but Megan and her friend was both fucking Tory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
DJ Academics. I feel like he's a credible source.
DJ Academics also said Megan beat his ass in the party. We know that is factually false now because of Tory Lanez on the cover of the story.
So let's just stick to the facts then.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
DJ Academics
no speculation,
said that.
whatever.
What?
That Megan beat his ass. That's why Tory Lanez shot her. DJ
I think he
Academic
was
said-
being facetious when he said
okay,
that.
so now he's being facetious. See,
No,
now
because
you're
we
picking
know
and choosing on when to validate your story.
No. But we know academics though. We know his personality. You know what I mean? That what you're saying is true. You're right. But I'm just telling you how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm seeing it. Academics is
I'm seeing it as you're being biased and you're picking and choosing on what evidence to use.
No, I don't want Megan shot. I don't want Megan shot, bro.
That's how I see it.
I don't want nobody shot, bro. I don't want anybody shot. I don't want anybody going to jail. We just talked about Glock 9 and we handling this shit a different way. I don't want nobody shot or going to jail. But I'm just saying.
So why do you think Megan friend and Tory was fucking other than DJ Academic said it? Because he said a lot of stuff that was wrong.
That's the only reason why.
Oh.
And then like they not friends anymore. You know what I mean? Like they not following each other and stuff like that. That kind of confirmed it too.
That kind of confirms what though? Because I think it confirms something else. What do you think it confirms?
That they was possibly arguing and shit in the car.
From what I heard, since we're using blogger rumors, the blogger rumor I heard was that she took hush money from Tory, which is why Megan ain't cool with her, which makes perfect sense. If I got shot and you took hush money instead of taking my side, I'm going to unfollow you and I'm going to stop fucking with you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That makes more sense. That's what that confirms to me, that she saw something and somebody paid her to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. I can see that.
But everybody on Tory's side, they go, well, she not friend with Megan no more, so Megan probably did something out there. Nah, that bitch took some hush money. That's why she been traveling in and out the country.
Yeah.
Right.
Tory's guilty, dog.
Huh?
Tory's
How
guilty.
you get to that, bro?
Hold on,
you can't get to that, though.
Tory is guilty.
I get what you're saying. You can say
he
all
needs to
that.
fry. All right? That nigga needs to fry, B. He shot a woman.
So you said that he's guilty.
How you feel?
you feel?
That's what I'm saying. So we saying all this to say, like, basically ask, like, is Tory going to jail, bro?
Yeah.
Like, is he going to get, he's charged right now, but is he going to get convicted?
Hell no.
Off of what we know?
I think he will because of, just based off the stuff that, like, you know, social
got to
media.
prove that he shot her.
Okay, but
no, you got to prove that he shot her.
Okay, let me explain.
Beyond the
media
reasonable
stuff,
doubt.
Yep.
Don't forget that.
Social media stuff now can be held against you in a court of law. So first he come out and say, "Oh, I'm drunk." Then he makes these songs saying how you know you got shot and everything, and then he already has the gun. So I feel like he will because
that don't matter. Like for him, like my gun was just sitting right there. You know what I mean? And I took it in the room. You know what I mean?
But look though,
if D shot somebody, and they try to charge me for it, they would still, even though it's my gun, they would have to still prove that I fired that gun. Not just because it's my gun.
But you can still get charged for something.
Again, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. Don't forget that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Don't forget that.
And based off what, if Tory get charged, I mean, if Tory get convicted, it's going to be more stuff come out. Not from what Megan and the internet is showing. Because we still don't know what happened.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. If he get convicted, it's going to be more, she's going to be saying more stuff, and then it's going to all come together. We're going to be like, that makes sense.
You don't think they have a strong story? Because, you know, if I'm...
No. How he got locked up is because I feel like Megan decided to press charges. So, dude, the process is being done where he got to get locked up and have a court date and all this stuff.
She didn't press charges.
So what happened?
She didn't press charges.
Oh, the state picked
the state listened to the album enough to pick up charges. That's what happened.
Okay.
He talked too much.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're not innocent, don't open your mouth.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be enough evidence.
But he had to, though.
It has to be enough evidence.
He had to.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to.
His career was over. He had to address it.
Now his life is over.
He could
enjoy prison.
He had to address it. He had to address it though. You know what I mean? Because like he wasn't gonna be able to.
He could have addressed it better. Have an interview. Nigga made a whole album.
He could have either said I'm sorry or said, like you said, I didn't shoot her.
Listen, I think they put enough circumstantial stuff together because you don't have to actually prove he pulled the trigger. You have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, which means the jury don't think nobody else could have done it but Tory. Even if they can't say for proof or a fact Tory did it.
All right, look, stop right there. The jury has to decide that no one else did it but Tory. We got 3 people outside of Megan in that car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her
with
best
her back
friend.
turned.
We had
best
3,
friend, right?
Listen, it was 3 people in the car that night that got pulled over and he got charged with the gun. And he still got charged with the gun.
Wasn't it? It was his gun. What you think supposed to happen?
But that's what I'm saying, though. You just trying to say it's 3
He
people in
had
the
the
car.
gun, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm telling Cut. Like, he's going to get convicted, bro.
I think he really will. Listen, I done been pulled over before, and my homeboy had to man up and take his gun, or we were all going to jail. Like, if it's 3, it was 4 people in the car, it was only 1 gun. We was all finna go to jail because they can't just assume that gun belongs to any one person. So for them to charge Tory Lanez and nobody else in the car with that gun, it's some other kind of way they can tie it to him and nobody else. Either he had to say it's my gun, which he probably did, because I don't think he would let his driver or Megan friend go to jail. But it's some kind of way that they tied that gun to him in that car.
Especially if they get a whatever it's called, bullet specialist or something that can say
ballistics.
That,
I wonder if
it was shot from the back seat. It's a wrap for both of them. Especially if both of them saying they didn't do it.
With bleach. Gunpowder. I wonder if they did the gunpowder test.
Yeah, that's easy. That's what I'm saying. Tory, if that would, that's what I'm saying. That's all the stuff that I'm considering when I'm saying, like, man, what else happened? Because, like, that's easy. Do the gunpowder test that night.
Also, anybody in the car when the gun was fired would probably have some gunpowder on them, so that ain't gonna.
Look at this nigga, man.
It's true though.
Yeah, it is true.
It's true though. Anybody else in the car, it's literally powder that the wind blow back. So
okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know what happened.
Tory shot Meg. That's what happened. Tory shot Megan. That's what happened.
Bridget Rap Podcast. So, Cersei.
Yes, sir.
Is Tory going to fuck the jail, my nigga?
Man, Tory is going to jail, bro. Off the simple fact that he had the gun. He already got arrested. Even if whatever homegirl took his gun and shot Meg, he's still going to jail because it's still his gun, bro. That's just like
even with the scenario I just broke down right here?
Yes, bro. You would still go to jail,
if D grab my gun and shoot somebody,
you would still go to jail, bro.
How?
Because it's your gun. You're supposed to have that bitch secured. It's different if D beat you up and took it from you and then shot somebody.
What if he stole it? What if I don't know he got it?
It's your fault. It's your gun. It's your gun, bro.
Is Tory going to fuck the jail, man?
No.
Why not?
Because this country doesn't care about black women.
Oh, Lord.
Man, he dropped it.
I'm dead serious, man.
Break it down. He dead ass
This country doesn't care about black women. Black women have always been getting abused and nobody has gotten arrested for it. We can go back to Latasha Harlins. We can go back to Sandra motherfucking Bland. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Latasha Harlins is a more similar case. Basically, she was shot on camera and the lady was given probation. Sitting home. Google her. Google her, don't
You're leaving out some stuff though, right?
Google her, don't YouTube her, because if you YouTube her, the video is still on YouTube. I'm probably leaving out the fact that I think this happened in 91, like 3 months before the Rodney King riot. So a lot of people don't realize the Rodney King riots happened because this lady had just killed a young black girl and got off. Now, a couple months later, these cops beat up a dude on camera, beat the shit out of him, and nobody gets arrested. So the city kind of exploded. So I'm just saying, it has happened in American history where a black woman has been shot, black girl, she was only 15, has been shot, has been murdered, and like nobody paid for it. So I'm just of the opinion that Tory Lanez has enough money and Meg Thee Stallion has enough hate and vitriol being thrown at her that he can walk free. That's how I feel about it. But I do believe Megan is a victim.
But you're going off what? Her word? Why you can't just go off Tory's word?
No, I'm going off everything. Off of circumstantial evidence. I done put a lot of stuff together that makes sense to me. I can't come up with a sensible scenario that says somebody else did it. I just can't.
So, Cut. Is Tory going to fuck the jail?
What you think?
I don't know, bro. I say, like, it can go two ways. Like, if they going off what we know right now, I can see Tory getting out and probably just getting charged with the gun and shit like that. But actually shooting Meg, which is gonna get him the most time, I feel like. For that to happen, more information has to come out. Meg has to say more information, or somebody has to give more information, because the shit that she going off of, like saying he shot her and like no other evidence is showing that he shot the gun and shot her and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be kind of hard to convict him for that, I feel like.
You know what's funny is one of the charges like for using the gun.
Using the gun, yeah.
And this is kind of weird because it's almost like that's like the charge you get when you like fire a gun in public somewhere you're not supposed to, or you accidentally fire a gun in the house and it go through the roof of the neighbor's floor. They'll give you like a firing or a discharging of weapons type of charge, And it kind of seemed like that's what that charge is. Like that kind of feel like he accidentally shot her.
Yeah.
All right, so this my thing. I just looked it up. California gun law. It says if you carry a loaded firearm and if it's stolen or somebody gained access to it, you can be guilty of a felony because you ain't secure it. I think he going to jail.
He going to fuck the jail.
Based off of that. That's my whole thing.
Damn.
That's my whole argument.
Yeah.
I'm really here just trying to create a scenario where her homegirl grabs somebody else's gun and shoots her.
It don't matter.
It's easy. It's hard. But he's saying it don't matter no more. Like
it don't even matter, bro.
I understand that don't matter.
Okay, so you do care if he did shot her.
I think he did shoot her, but I'm just trying to come up with a plausible storyline that makes sense because I haven't heard one.
Yeah.
Everybody that's saying he didn't do it, they're not offering plausible theories to what else could have happened. The ones that they did offer has already been trashed almost by day 2. Yep. She wasn't beating his ass. It wasn't an accidental shot. She didn't shoot herself because of where the bullet wounds were.
Yeah.
So I just haven't heard a plausible theory that somebody else did it, which would have to be the theory at this point because she was shot.
The only thing, well, not even that because
you gotta believe the driver said, "Fuck it, give me your gun, Tory. This bitch get on my nerves." Or you gotta believe her homegirl said, "Oh, I'm so mad at you, man. Give me your gun, Tory. I'm finna try to kill her."
No.
That's the only other 2 options besides Tory doing it.
Yeah.
No, because you paint. He trying to paint like you're not painting realistic situations. Like Megan has a personality too and a temper too, just like everybody else in that car did too.
That's fine, but she's out the car when she got shot, so there's no reason for me to tell the story of her temper because nobody was in danger. She wasn't in nobody's face. She was out of the car.
That's a good point. Do we know if anybody else was out the car?
We don't know that. We just know her back was turned when she was shot because Tory opened his big mouth and told us that.
Yeah. That's also a bit no too.
Yeah, that's pretty much
somebody
admitting
in the back walking away.
That's admitting one of 2 things. Either you shot her or you was directly next to the person who shot her and you're not cooperating with the police.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's either way.
It's accessory.
Right. Why would, I don't know. I ain't gonna say why would you do that when I was the one of the people saying, say something, nigga, defend yourself. Defend yourself if you didn't do it. Now he said something and he going to jail. I don't know what that's about. You should have kept your mouth closed. I wasn't saying nothing, nigga. No.
Original Rap Podcast, man. So that's where we at with it. Tory going to fuck the jail. I got it's a possibility Tory going to fuck the jail. You say Tory going to fuck the jail, and D say he going to fuck the jail.
Nah.
Nope. I said he gonna get off free because he shot a black woman.
Oh yeah, D said that shit.
He said he walking away.
Yeah. Original Rap Podcast, man.
Yes, sir.
On a lighter note, man, a lot of good music dropped this week.
Man.
You know what I mean? We got Lil Poppa.
Lil Poppa drop.
We got Queso.
Queso, the violent child running wild.
Yes, sir. We got Cola P.
Coleon.
Yes, sir. Rumors of War, man. Which one stood out to you? Gotta get it.
I'm gonna say Queso. I'm not necessarily saying it was the best, but he surprised me.
Right.
All right. This is a classic case of shooter turned rapper. So it kind of surprised me at the quality of it. I think he found the energy, so where his lack of musical talent don't matter as much. Mm-hmm. He got that aggressive young boy energy. Mm-hmm. The energy that we all love from young boy that he may give you 3 or 4 times on a project. Yeah. Because the rest of the project, he want to hit you with that. He want to hit you with the little Lucci Well sound. Yeah. So he don't really do it as often, but Queso not singing. So every song is aggressive. It's it's slide music, man. If you about to go pull a drill on somebody.
Man, D, don't say that on here, man. What the fuck?
It's slide music. You know what I'm saying?
We were just talking about this all the whole episode.
You want to go
keep the peace.
I'm just saying, you got to go
doing it a different way.
He's saying it's gonna happen anyway, so you might as well.
It's soundtracks for everything. That's some slide music right there, some drill music. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Jacksonville drill.
So say, did you hear any of the music? Nah.
He ain't listening.
He be acting like he's so busy. Oh, you did? My bad.
Yeah, I heard Poppa.
My bad. Go ahead, do your thing then.
I fuck with Poppa. Prior till today, I haven't heard of him, but I'm gonna be looking for him. I fuck with his tape.
Yeah, Lil Poppa straight.
Yeah, it was good.
Evergreen
Evergreen
Wildchild too.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the one that stood out to me over all the shit that dropped. I like Lil Poppa. I've been exposed to Lil Poppa for a while. Lil Poppa fit right in on what's going on with the Lil Baby, Lil Durk shit. You know what I mean? And he's just as hard. from Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
he from
Repping
Florida?
boy. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, so I'm definitely gonna rock with him.
And he young dude too. I think he younger than Lil Baby and Durk, right? He a
Yeah, I
young
think
dude.
he's younger than them.
Yeah, he nice too, man.
So he been out for like a little minute or something.
He's been out for a while.
Yeah, he
Damn,
started rapping
late.
as like a jit. Like he might have started rapping at 12.
Right.
I got a theory behind it. I think he's related to Lil Duval.
Mm-hmm.
So Lil Duval kind of used to share him years and years ago until he like built his own buzz.
Yeah.
Why you think it? But that's what I'm saying. They from. I would have
They
saw
both
that.
from Jacksonville.
I would have saw that. They
What
both.
other Jacksonville rapper Duval sharing? And then when Duval shared his throwback
Well,
pictures,
he used to share a little Soldier.
he used to share. He shared a couple posts of them, and then it was a couple times where he went back to Duval and he was actually fucking with him. Like the jit was behind. Papa was behind backstage with him at one of his shows and shit like that.
But
And
Lil
then
Poppa crazy. Lil Poppa go crazy though. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but also like
That's this your theory. Let me listen
when
to your theory.
Duval
My
shared
bad.
pictures of when he was in high school, he looked exactly like Lil Poppa, dog.
Okay,
He
that's
look
what I'm trying to
exactly
get
like
you
Lil
to
Poppa.
get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they kind of look alike, and they from the same city. So,
Yeah.
and Duval don't post nobody else from Jacksonville.
Can Lil Poppa be like that next? Like what can Lil Poppa possibly be? You know what I mean? Like, is he going to hover around where he's at right now? Is he going to be that next Lil Baby, that next NBA young boy?
I think he's gonna be. I think he's like a Florida Lil Mouse.
Oh, he's gonna be
Y'all
like
remember
that?
Lil Mouse?
No, hell nah,
Yeah.
D.
He's like a Florida Lil Mouse.
Hell nah, man.
He's a mouse now.
Running around, we smoke.
Oh, he just mouse now?
Nigga,
Yeah. He ain't love no
Fuck
more.
around, fuck around, get smoked.
Nah, he's definitely more than that. I say, if anything, like the ceiling, I can see the ceiling being like a Lil Baby. You know what I mean?
That's a big ceiling.
Yeah, that's a big
that is
ceiling.
a bit
The
ceiling.
hottest
That's a big
rapper in the
ceiling.
world.
That's a bit ceiling, but I can see it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I can also see somewhat of like, just like he had on his tape with Lil Durk. He can be somewhat like that in that little area. You know what I mean? Like Lil Poppa got it, bro. He definitely got it.
What song stood out for you on there? What song
The
in particular?
let me see the song, bro. Cause y'all know my memory fucked up. I really liked that what that shit is. Issue.
The song with Durk?
No Issues. No Issues was my shit. I liked that a lot. And the song with Lil Durk definitely did it for me too.
I think 42 Doug kind of messed that song
Yeah,
up.
he kind of fucked that song up.
He
I
kinda
ain't like
fucked-
that. The R.I.P. song.
Yeah, because it's a remix at that, so it's already a version out without him.
Yeah, the regular R.I.P. Lil Poppa did his thing on there. He should. I
Yeah.
think he should just left it like that. But you know what I mean. 42 Dub buzzing right now. So why not do a feature with him? You know what I mean. Lil Poppa just as hard as all these niggas, bro. I ain't gonna cap, dog. Yeah, and all the money in the world with Lil Durk was hard too. You know what I mean. Nice video. What with Lil Poppa, bro?
What about that Sha-na-na-na-na Bossy?
What's that?
The Holy Ghost. You ain't never called the
Oh,
Holy
you talking about
Ghost?
the Rap Messiah?
The Rap Messiah.
What's up, man? What you think about it, man? Keep it real too, D. Don't do that. Keep it real, bro.
I think it was the hardest mixtape of the weekend.
Dang, for real? Because I ain't here, so I can't even speak on it.
Rumors of War.
Rumors of War. I think it was my favorite one out of all the ones that came out.
They said Rumors of War was the hardest one over the weekend.
Rumors of War.
All right. If you feel like that, give me three
Rumors
songs.
of War.
If you feel like that, give me three
Rumors
songs.
of War. Rapture of the Thugs. And Streetlight.
Okay. D don't have his glasses on right now.
It was one song on there I liked and I want to remember. Oh, I liked it Down Bad with Burger.
Burger, yeah.
I was feeling that track. I thought I
Burger
thought I already
hard.
had
So
my
shout out
feel for-
Burger, man.
Shout out Burger, man. Shout
Burger
out Burger.
hard, bro.
Yes, sir.
Burger need to come sit down with us. He need to bless us with one, bro.
I don't know. He got a lot of money. I think he's too big. I think it might be too big for us now.
Yeah,
We're a couple
yeah.
years too late on Burger.
Rumors of War though, man. Go ahead.
Rumors of War.
What about it, man? Was this something we needed from Cola P?
We always need more Coley.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
He's the preacher of Florida. I mean,
The Rap
nigga-
Messiah.
he's the Rap Messiah. The nigga from, no, he called himself a coach. I often say the Real Tight called himself the preacher of Florida. He called himself the coach of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Real Tight dropped 2. I ain't gonna check it out. That nigga was saying, ain't forgot. Dropped 2. But Coley, man, I just feel like Coley kind of is in his vibe, he in his lane. He ain't worried about his son getting on the charts. None of that extra shit. So he
Cola dropped this for more so like he dropped it for the people that's waiting on him. But he also
Coleones.
the Coleones. But he also dropped it because he felt like he needed to. I feel like that's what I got from it. No, I mean it ain't no bullshit. You know what I mean? It ain't just I'm just putting out some shit that'll probably catch right now.
Yeah, Cole ain't never on no bullshit. Cole one of the most underrated rappers in Florida.
Yes, sir.
Breathe. We do a top 20 Florida songs of all time. I think Breathe got to sneak in there somehow, some way, man. I heard Breathe by Cole P. Go check it out, man.
Got to. Out of all of those though, that's the one that stood out to you the most. Like this what I like with like Queso shit. Like Queso is the least musical out of all of these guys, but his shit stood out the most.
Yeah, I think it's because it was so surprising to me personally. Yeah. That's why it stood out to me. I didn't expect.
And it stand on his own, like in his own little corner. You know what I mean?
I didn't expect him to do so well. But I think he found his energy and he manipulated that energy instead of trying to rap.
He got all kind of dope features too.
Yeah, he got his homeboy Ace on there.
Ace,
he got Pop on there.
Lil Poppa on there.
Yeah, basically all the Young and Ace friends. Yeah. King Von
on there.
all the Young and Ace homies came in and showed him a little love.
Did his thing though. Shout out K. Can we shout out Queso? Can we shout out Killers on him?
He's innocent.
Oh yeah, he's innocent. He's innocent. Queso.
Free Queso, man. Free Melly, man. Melly and his little brother dropped the song.
Oh yeah, my boy Melly. I can't forget about Melly, dog. Melly, bro. Oh, free Melly, dog. I feel like this whole little music scene in Florida right now would have been different if Melly was out.
Oh yeah, we need to holler at somebody from Gifford, Florida, man. See what y'all feeling about Melly, because they say somebody just shot Melly uncle, like for retaliation. Either it was Melly uncle or it was Bortland uncle, but they say that's what it was about, them killing Zach Chaser and Juvie.
Damn.
So, Gifford might not even be rocking with them.
Damn.
We need to see what they side on it. Gotta put nobody in jail. But if you want it from Gifford, got a couple thousand followers, made a rap video or two. Hey, we'll fuck with you, man. Come holler. You're gonna be talking about Melly though, but come holler.
Yes, sir, man. This is Bridging the Rap Podcast. We got Twitter. You can hit us up on Bridge the Rap. We got Instagram, Bridging the Rap _IG. A lot of our content over there behind the scenes. Got like a lot of dope artists that we're posting clips of our podcast on there. And then on YouTube you can find our podcast right now. We're gonna try to find a way to get up on these DSPs. But right now everything is on YouTube. So yeah, man, this is it, man. Bridging the Rap Podcast, King Cut, the original D. Cersei, we out, man. Hit us up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Till next time.